Alright, we're live. The other live stopped again. I need to take this out. It feels weird to speak with that in. It like echoes in my ear. But yeah, as I was saying, the other video, the live from this morning, just ended. So if you come from that one, I mean, before it ended, I was talking about starting this live. So hopefully you know to pop over to this one. But it was going to end soon anyway. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it was meant to be. But definitely that room is bad for signal. So I'm definitely going to have to think about that. Which is weird though, because it works on other things. But anyway, here we are, deliberate practice. We're on assisted dips. Last time I did minus 27, minus 23, minus 23. So let's start minus 27. Assisted dips, minus 27 kg. First set between 3 to 6. Last set between 1 to 3. And then minus 28 on this one. And then work our way down. So the first set, 3 to 6. If I get 3 reps, then obviously I'll keep the weight the same. If I get more than 3 reps, if I get 4, I'll keep it the same as well. But if I get 5 or 6 reps on this, then I'll increase the difficulty. So first set, let's get straight into it. This is the strength building. This is the training part of the session. And this is the strength exercise. So I'll do 1 strength exercise, and then I'll do 1 calisthenics exercise. And then, as I was talking about earlier, I'm starting to add in chest flies as well at the end. So dips, minus 28 kg, good reps, full range of motion, all the way down, all the way up, leaning over, not up, gonna be leaning over, all the way down, all the way up. Six reps, so definitely, because I feel like I could have done another one of those as well, but we don't go over the rep range in this section because we're saving it for that last set, for that potential 1 rep max. So I don't want to overdo anything on this one. So I'll definitely go, oh no, minus 28, not minus 27. It was the last session in JD then, so it was. That's why the weights are different. Cool, no matter. Minus 28, 6 reps. Next one up from that is minus 21 kg. So let's change the weights for the next set. We'll do a little bit more rest than we would on the building section of the workout, because it's strength, like just pure strength. You want a little bit more of a rest between sets when you're doing strength, like pure strength work. Whereas like building, like bodybuilding, general workouts, I mean, me personally, I try and aim for about a minute between sets. That's generally the sweet spot. Minute, 60 to 90 seconds is good for a general like bodybuilding, just like general building workout style. Whereas when you're going for pure strength, like powerlifting, if you're doing like heavy compounds, you could take, I mean, I've known people to take like 15 minutes between sets when doing like a heavy squat or deadlift or bench or something like that, like the SBD, your powerlifting style. I'm not gonna wait 15 minutes. I'm probably only gonna leave it 2 to 3 minutes. So it just gives that little window just to get that ATP, the energy back into the muscles, allow that rest energy recovery. So that was a very strong start on that. As I said in the last one, the last time I did, and as I said on the last live, the last session I did this session was a month ago. So I haven't done pure strength building on dips since then, but this week I've been doing reps on dips. Been doing generally about 6 to 10 reps, three sets. So I'm thinking that's why that first set felt really good. Who we got in the chat? We have, I cannot read that. Is that Russian or Greek? Hello, hi bro, hi. Hello man, how we doing? Where are you from? Where's that name from? Where are you joining us from this morning? And is it morning for you? I don't know, it's morning for me. I'm in the UK. Where are you based, man? Where's that name from? Right, minus 21 kg. Assisted dips, 3 to 6 reps should be reasonable. Let's see what we can get. Full range of motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll leave it at that. 4 felt really good. Could have pushed the next one, but we'll save it for that raw top set, because we're going to go down and make it a little bit harder again. So minus 14 kilos, which I believe is actually a PB for dips. I tore my rotator cuff at the start of November last year, so I've been recovering from that. So to be able to almost do full body weight dips after, what's that? Well, whole of November, December, January, so 3.5 months. What's that? 9, 10, 11 weeks. I'm pleased with that. I think that's a generally decent recovery time. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Almost at bodyweight dips. I reckon, another, 1 month's time, I'll be doing full range dips, like bodyweight dips. So I think that's good. So if it's 10, 11 weeks, 15 weeks recovery to go from a torn rotator cuff to doing full bodyweight dips. I think that's good. I think that's pretty good. Said hi. Go 10. Go 10, go 10, go 10. Yeah. This section of the workout is my strength building, so I'm only going 3 to 6 reps in the first 2 sets, and then the last set, generally aiming between 1 to 3 is what I'm aiming for in this top set. If I go over, I'll be, I'll still do it, I'll still get the work in, but generally it's around 3 reps. And this last set is 1 to 3. It's like top set strength, max effort strength for this top set. But yeah, to see more reps, I just finished a live, which will be uploaded now. But you can see on the page there's other training videos where the first section of the session is more of a bodybuilding, more of a just building section of the workout. So I split my workout into a building section, more control, more reps, more like a pump, more sort of bodybuilding style. And then, I do 5 exercises of that. And when I finish that building section of the session, I go into like I call it a training. So I got a building section and then a training section. So this is my training section where I do one compound movement, strength orientated compound movement. Today is dips. I do deadlift, I do Zercher squat, I do rows, I do pull-ups, dips, and is there one more? And I do overhead press as well. So sort of your basic fundamental compound movements. One of those first for strength, and then I'll go into a calisthenics movement, whether that's possibly dips, won't be dips today because I'm doing them now, or a pull-up, which I've been doing V-pulls, which is using the rings. So I've got my own rings, put them up here, full grip, full range of motion down to the chest. So we don't stop at the chin, stop at the chest. And I'll do that for a couple reasons, which I can get into if you're interested. Let me know in the comments if you're interested, like the reasons why I do it. But yeah, that will be what I'm doing next. So get this top set done. Minus 14 kilos. This will be the best I've ever done. I think ever actually. Dips was never really my strong suit. Only started doing them since I got injured because I felt it was needed. It was time. It was time. Right, top set, minus 14 kg. Good form, full range of motion. Two reps. Nice, perfect grinder rep. That was gorgeous. That was absolutely perfect of what I'm looking for. So that's the strength section. Oh yeah, that felt good on the chest, especially after the flies that I did earlier. Now we're gonna go for some V-pulls, and we're just gonna do standard reps. So this is where I'm gonna aim for about 10 reps on these ones. So let's see what I've been doing in the previous sessions. I have been doing assisted V-pull. I've been doing minus 28 kg. Which before I was actually doing 4 reps, 6 reps. So, do we keep it at that weight, or do you want to see more reps? My guy, are you still in there? Let me know. Let me know if you want to see those 10 reps. Here we got Carla Jelic. Good morning, Carla Jelic. How we doing? Right, I don't know if my guy's gone that wanted to see 10 reps. I'm not sure. But I think I'm gonna stick to what I normally do, which is whatever weight I did last time, do the same weight, and we're looking to match or improve on the reps that we did last time. So yeah, last time I did 28 kilos assisted. I did 4 reps, 6 reps, which makes 0 sense, but maybe I just warmed up into the session. So minus 28 assisted V-pull, minus 28 kg, assisted V-pull. This one, if you haven't seen it, this one's really, really cool. I recommend it for everyone. It's just a really, really, really good exercise. It just works all of the chain from your back to your shoulders, rotator cuff as well, forearms, wrist strength. It's just a really good all-in-one exercise. Like even better than the pull-up. If you like pull-ups, this is one for you. Okay, 7. I'll stop at 7 because my wrist started coming off of the ring, so I want to keep it. Even though I'm training in this, I'm not looking for absolute perfect form. I still want it to, feel right. So keep it at minus 28, as we have been on the previous ones. But that was a good first set, I would say. Right. I have a couple messages which I will attend to when I'm done here. First set done, 2 more sets on here. And then I'm going to do some chest flies, which is just here. And then that'll be session done. Right, I'm gonna really focus on getting the wrist over the ring and keeping it on top. So wrist on the ring. Right, let's get that proper connection. Okay, there we go. No messing about. Ooh, 6 reps. Okay, things are feeling good. Making improvements. I must say, even though having that injury and having to go almost back to like ground zero on the weights and the reps, even though that was very humbling, a very humbling experience, and obviously frustrating, but the motivation I'm getting from consistently seeing progress every session, every week, coming back to my full strength and even getting stronger than I was in some movements is, the motivation that it gives me, the dopamine that it gives me is something else. So it's a weird curve that I've been on. Getting that injury, having to go back down to almost no weight, minimal reps, slow, having to really think about form. It's really like switched up the mindset, and then coming back with that new mindset, progressing again. It's good. Right, last set. That felt good last time. Really focusing on the wrist, on the ring. Let's get that full connection. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Just about. Got the 5 there. Let's write that down. 5 reps. Very nice. Alright, and then let's finish on some chest flies back on this machine that we did earlier. But this time we're just going to keep it at a relatively moderate weight. What did I do earlier, I should say. 25 kilos for 18, 35 kilos for 16, 50 kilos for 7. So let's do 40 kilos. So somewhere in that 10 to 12 rep, I imagine. Let me move you guys angle just a little bit. So let's do 40 kilos. And yeah, I imagine that I'll get 10 to 12 reps on this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I need to move this forward a little bit because that was a bit of a stretch and a bit too much tension on the shoulder. I controlled it on the way down, but I'm gonna change that. I just did to somewhere there's just a slightly reduced range of motion because I don't want to push the shoulder too much. But that felt really good. 15 reps. It was actually quite surprising. Yeah, quite surprising for sure. 15 reps on that. Just goes to show like how much difference being warm can be versus just starting an exercise and building up naturally in the exercise and then coming back to it, being warm and seeing what you can do after you've woken up the muscles a bit more and whatnot. So that's just a good show of what are you training for, what is your intention of training. Part of my intention of training is the ability to come into a session and just do a movement of an exercise of a certain weight and have full confidence that I can move that weight no matter what, no matter when. If I'm cold, I know I can lift 20 kilos for 20 reps, for example, on whatever machine or weights. I know for certain I can do that because I did that last week. So having those rep ranges, having that mindset, having that approach, I know for certain that I have full confidence in myself to move that weight for that amount of reps. Whereas this section, this is about training. Oh yeah. 11 reps. 11 reps. 15 reps, 11 reps. That's good, that's good. I'm happy with that. One more set. And then we're done for this session. And then I've got about a 20-minute walk home. So getting the steps in as well. It's not raining at the moment. It's been raining on and off for the past few days. I mean, it's winter here in the UK, so winter, January, February, it's just unpredictable with rain. You know it's going to be cold and wet at some point, but luckily right now it's been quite dry through the night and this morning. I think we've got rain coming this evening, so not bad, can't complain. Okay, last set of the session, last set of the day, actually. Okay, let's get it. Oh yeah, 7. Consistent drop in reps, 4 rep drop each time. 15, 11, 7 reps. Which is pretty good. If you're training the same weight and you're getting the same reps every set, like if you're doing 3 sets of 10 on the same weight and you're getting 10 reps for all of those sets, like for me it makes no sense. For me it makes no sense whatsoever. If you can do the same weight for the same reps over multiple sets, that means somewhere in that exercise and those sets, somewhere you're not trying hard enough. Somewhere it's easy. If you're getting the same reps the whole way through, no, I personally don't think that's an effective way of training, because it means at some point it was easy. So I always aim for, as I say, in the first section of my workout, it's rep range 15 to 20 for the first set, 8 to 12 for the second set, and then 3 to 6 for the third set. And that's what I do normally. Morning, man. But just then, I did the same weight, and the reps dropped. And I think that's how it should be. But yeah, that's the end of the session. Just going my way home. So that's it. See you on the next